Why Media Newsroom. Air Canada has suspended plans to restart operations Sunday after flight attendants refused to comply with a federal return-to-work order. In a statement, the airline wrote that flights would resume Monday evening, and that approximately 240 flights slated to operate Sunday had been canceled. Operations were initially suspended overnight, Saturday after unsuccessful labor negotiations between Air Canada and the Canadian Union of Public Employees, CUPE, gave way to a 10,000-person strike. Among the complaints brought by the union was unpaid time worked by flight attendants during ground delays, boarding, and deplaning. Following hours of demonstrations and hundreds of canceled flights, Federal Jobs Minister Patty Hodgdu ordered operations to resume, and for the union's prior collective agreement to be extended until binding arbitration could determine a final outcome of the dispute. CUPE, in a Saturday afternoon statement, described the move as calving to corporate pressure, accusing the Mark Carney government of dealing incalculable damage to the charter and workers' rights. Following Ottawa's announcement, Air Canada explained that it would likely take between 7 and 10 days for the airline's schedule to stabilize. Then, on Sunday morning, the Air Canada component of CUPE said it would not comply with Hodgdu's order and would instead remain on strike. We invite Air Canada back to the table to negotiate a fair deal, rather than relying on the federal government to do their dirty work for them when bargaining gets a little bit tough, it reads. On the picket line at Toronto Pearson International Airport Sunday, component president Wesley Lasowski underscored the union's rejection. I sent them back a video of it being ripped up, he said, referring to the back-to-work order. Air Canada needs to see that all these people are standing behind their union. Air Canada needs to understand that we need a collective agreement.
Why Media Group? The fastest growing media group in North America.